Having a comfortable space in your bedroom to watch TV, play video games, or just to relax is especially important since we're all at home a lot more than we usually would be. Not only should you focus on the area that you work at, like your desk setup, but also creating a nice entertainment center is honestly just a great feeling whenever you're tired from working. In this video, I'm going to go through my new entertainment setup, which I hope can inspire you to spice up your own place. Starting off with the main entertainment console, or dresser in my case, I'm using the IKEA Malm dresser in black. Since this is my bedroom and not a living room, I needed a place to store clothes and other tech accessories, so having a dresser works as both storage and as my main media console. Now taking a look at the left side first, I have my PlayStation 4 Slim, which is what I use to watch all my content from YouTube, Netflix, and other streaming services on my TV. I thought about adding a separate streaming player like a Roku or Fire Stick, but since I'm usually watching TV or playing games with headphones, I found no need to add them to my setup. I love that PS4 controllers have headphone inputs, which is actually how I watch TV. When I'm not watching any content, I also use the PS4 to play games. Next to my PS4, I have a Google Home Mini in gray, which is a few generations old. I mainly use it to control the two Google Home and Alexa enabled bulbs in my room. A new addition to the setup here is a Kosus 40-watt soundbar. Whenever I have anybody over, the soundbar is a great way to watch content together or to simply play music. The soundbar has a few different options for connectivity, like RCA, aux, USB, Bluetooth, and digital optical, which is what I use to connect to my TV. It also comes with a remote to control the soundbar, which is nice if you're further away from it. If you're only using your TV speakers, a budget soundbar like this one can completely change the sound of your media. Here's an example of comparing the audio from my TV to the soundbar. On the right of the soundbar, I have this pretty simple plant to add some greenery to the space, and a gift that a friend had got for me a few years ago. Now for the main part of the setup, I have the TV itself, which is a pretty old Sony Bravia EX400 TV that's only 1080p. With a lot of TVs, resolution isn't the only factor that makes the TV look good, and even though this TV might be pretty old, the quality looks a lot better than most of their 1080p displays that I've seen. The size of it's only 40 inches, which is pretty small even for me, but I've been holding out on buying a 4K TV since I want to get a decent quality one and not one that's $200 on Black Friday that's going to break down in a year after buying it. The TV has a few different viewing modes which automatically changes based on what you're watching or playing, which is a convenient feature that I don't even have to think about. If you're thinking about buying a quality 4K TV but don't have the budget right now and want at least something to watch your content on for the time being, a higher quality 1080p TV like this can be bought for only around $50. What's holding up the TV to the wall is the AtomTech TV wall mount, which is something that makes the setup look nicer and also adds some functionality. For $45, this TV wall mount gave me some space below it for the soundbar, and also allows me to adjust the TV in any angle that I want and can also tilt 10 degrees up or down. When I'm watching TV or playing games, I'm mostly on my bed for hours at a time, which is something that I noticed was making my posture worse. Since I got the Staples hiking chair as an ergonomic seating option for my desk setup, I thought I would also use it with my TV setup. When I didn't have a TV wall mount, I had to physically move the TV so that I could use my chair with it, but now I can easily adjust the angle of the TV. This way it's not hard for me to adjust the TV, and I won't be lazy like I used to be and instead go to my bed to use the TV. I still haven't cleaned up the cables behind the TV, but I'll most likely use one of those IKEA cable management strips to hide the cables. Something else that I added to my setup to make the ambience nicer were the Kosus LED light strips. I've used LED light strips in the past, but what's so great about these is the ability to control the lights with your phone. When I used LED light strips before, I didn't really like using a separate remote to control the lights, which ended up with me not really using them at all. By having an app to control the color, brightness, and other features, it makes it a lot easier to use them. Personally, I like keeping them in a white or light blue color, since I don't usually like having any crazy colors going on. Before applying them to the back of the dresser, which was actually really easy with the high quality tape on the back of the strips, I thought that the lights would be kind of distracting while watching TV, but keeping them on a relatively low brightness actually gave the setup a really nice ambience and wasn't distracting. For the last part of my setup, I also have this MagSafe charger alternative from Kosus, which is a 15-watt charger that magnetically attaches to my iPhone 12. When I'm playing games and I don't feel like plugging in the phone to the charging port, this magnetic charger is a lot easier to use. This charger also has a magnetic plate on the back so that you can stand the phone up in landscape mode to use the phone while it's charging. The charger itself comes with a charging platform, cable, and power brick, which comes in at $18, being a lot cheaper than if you bought this from Apple. Anyways, that's it for my simple entertainment setup, and I know this wasn't anything crazy, especially with these types of videos having $1,000 TVs, but I just want to show you guys what I currently use. If you're interested in picking up anything I talked about in this video, I'll leave links for everything in the description below. And if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys in the next video.